Alright, Dennis here with another video, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the Neville Goddard ladder technique. So what's good, I think, about the ladder technique is that a ladder isn't necessarily something too crazy to manifest, but at the same time, it's not something that you use every day, unless you're a carpenter. So with the ladder technique, what you do is you tell yourself that you won't climb a ladder. So you say, I will not climb a ladder. I will not climb a ladder. I will not climb a ladder. And you'll write this down. I think for me, I don't think I necessarily wrote it, but I did think it throughout the day. So you have to remind yourself, because people forget. So you would tell yourself throughout the day, or look at your card, if you have an index card that you wrote on, that says, I will not climb a ladder, it'll remind you. And then at the end of the day, before you sleep, you visualize in your mind of yourself climbing the ladder while saying, I will not climb a ladder. And when you see yourself climb the ladder, you're seeing yourself through your own eyes, not the third perspective, but as you actually see the world. So your hands will be on the ladder. You can see your hands out in front of you, climbing the ladder. You can see your feet. So you'll do this before sleep. And this is what's really key, I think, is because it impresses the subconscious mind. And like I said, I didn't write down I won't climb a ladder. I think there's different variations. People get caught up on the exact technique. But I think whatever works for you, and that you have to feel it. You feel it. That's, I think, what's really key. Not exactly, what do I say exactly, or how many times do I say it? I don't think these things matter. So in my case, I remember it manifested not too long after I did it. And what happened was, near my house, there's this, I guess you would say it's some kind of workshop or something. And it's like 10 seconds, or maybe 20 seconds away from where I live here. And there was a lot of ladders there. So I remember walking towards that direction, and I saw those ladders, and I was aware of, I won't climb a ladder. And at that time, I remember thinking, you ever see the movie Final Destination, where the environment is intelligent? So you could say in some level that the world is conspiring to get me to climb a ladder. And I remember looking at the ladders, I thought, nice try, not today. And I kept walking. But I thought, wow, it was like a whole army of ladders right there, as if they were trying to ambush me. And I remember I kept walking. And I think that day, I was going to the gym. Or it might have been a different day, I don't remember. So I don't remember if it was the same day, or maybe it was a different day. But what happened shortly after was, when I went to the gym, there was, it was pull day, so I had to do pull-ups. And I remember my particular gym, besides the one I use near my workplace, has a ladder, a step ladder. And I remember it was right there, the only way I could really reach the pull-up bar, because it's so high. And I remember looking at it, and it was as if, you could say that I was staring at it, but maybe it's more true to say that it was looking at me, as if to say, come on, Dennis, climb me. And I could have chosen that moment not to climb the ladder, I realized. But I ended up climbing the ladder because I thought, I have no choice. I need to do pull-ups today for my training. So in the end, I still climbed the ladder, which still fulfilled my destiny, I guess you say, that I wouldn't climb a ladder, but I ended up doing it anyway. So in my case, I still ended up climbing the ladder, even though I knew I could have chose no. In the end, I could have still avoided it at that time, I think. There might have been another manifestation in a different context where I would have eventually did climb the ladder. But I've also heard stories of people saying they realized they climbed the ladder as they were climbing the ladder, or they climbed the ladder and then thought, oh, I climbed the ladder. It's too late because they already climbed it. So that's been my experience. I just think it's really funny that there's a workshop near me with all these ladders. I'm gonna add more to this, but I know that the universe is more intelligent than me saying I won't climb a ladder and then it will manifest it. I think the universe is more intelligent than the universe is so intelligent that it knew before I would even tell myself not to climb a ladder, to recognize that there was a workshop near me with all these ladders. Like, it knew before I even moved here where there's a workshop with ladders to even tell myself that I wouldn't climb a ladder. Like, it planned. I think I know it's intelligent enough to do all that before I even ask. So another thing real quick, I think this technique is also really good because if you take the example of, say, Job in the Bible, where he says, the thing I fear has come upon me. So you're resisting it, like, or you ended up fulfilling the prophecy, or your fear becomes reality. So even if you tell yourself that you won't do it, or try to avoid it, if you feel this in your heart, it will happen. And I know some people may not even believe any of this. This is just one synchronicity that I've had out of so many over a decade, probably. Or how long has it been? Well, a long time. But nothing I can tell you would get anyone to believe this unless you do it for yourself and try it out. You can't just do it willy-nilly. You have to be serious about it. You can't just maybe do it one time and not feel it. It's like, oh, I told you, Dennis, it didn't work. I think if you do this seriously, do it for a couple days, feel it, visualize, don't forget, do it throughout the day. But I really do think that before you sleep, that's the key to program your brain, your mind. And then when you wake up, you'll be a new person, as if you woke up from death and you're reborn as that person that who will climb that ladder and not know it, if you want to think about it that way. So that's what I got for this video. Look forward to more. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the section below. And if you've climbed the ladder, tell us your story. Looking forward to hearing everyone's comments. So if this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time.